Good evening. Sioux Falls Police Chief John Toome wants people to remain vigilant when it comes to drug overdoses.
The chief spoke with reporters today following 3 deaths in the past few weeks, believed to be related to overdoses.
In our top story tonight, KELOLAND's Tom Hansen takes a closer look at the community's response.
So far in 2025, drug overdoses have killed 7 people in Sioux Falls, with an 8th suspected case awaiting toxicology results.
But when we look at these drug cases, I think sometimes we hear terminology like, hey, it's a bad batch or it's a hot batch. The reality is that with the drugs that we're dealing with in this day and age, there's no such thing. They're all bad batches.
At this time last year, the city had 10 deaths linked to drug overdoses. Emily's Hope founder, Angela Kennedy, looks at the drop in deaths so far as a victory.
Overdose deaths actually decreased by 20%. I think that is a good thing. Now, of course, the 8 tragic deaths and how those have impacted families and friends, that's awful. And I want to see no deaths at all. But to have the numbers going down, I think that's fantastic.
Kenneke's nonprofit, Emily's Hope, has distributed more than 1,000 doses of naloxone, also called Narcan, statewide in the past year. Kenneke says people are relaying information to her that they have already prevented several overdose deaths.
I have had separate people approach me at different times to tell me that naloxone has saved someone's life, the naloxone they got through an Emily's Hope distribution box.
Those public naloxone distribution boxes are placed in strategic locations throughout South Dakota. Kenneke says naloxone is a tool, not a cure.
So we also offer a post-overdose response team for people who've survived an overdose to connect them with the resources that they need. It has to be followed up with the right kind of care to treat substance use disorder.
Chief Toome agrees. It's what happens after an overdose that can lead to change.
If you're not dealing with the root cause, right? If you're not dealing with people who have that demand for that narcotic and some of those issues that are there, it's a multifaceted approach that has to be taken.
Tom Hansen, KELOLAND News.
While naloxone has become more widely available thanks to Emily's Hope, it should be noted that the life-saving drug does not work for methamphetamine overdoses.